Maximizers, welcome to my live. If this is your first time, welcome. My name's Crystal, aka Krista Maximizer, and I'm a business coach. I help women grow profitable businesses that they love by using social media. I have been in business since 2018. I started my very first YouTube channel in 2018. Since then, I have taught women how to coupon and how to budget. Then I have transitioned to teach women how to start and grow their businesses. I've been business coaching for just about 4 years now, and I've helped tons of women start and grow their businesses. And on today's live, I want to talk about how to make sales on social media. I have made multiple six figures since 2019. I have made 99% of all the money that I have made on social media. So social media is how I've made all my money, and I sell services. What does that mean? I sell coaching packages, I sell one-on-ones, I sell groups, I sell boot camps. I do not sell any digital products, so I don't have an ebook. I don't have a course. I sold a course once. One time I sold a course, I made $1,000 selling my first course. Other than that, I sell services. So I'll sell boot camps, workshops, one-on-one, and group coaching programs. So I teach women how to save money and how to make money. That is how I've been able to make multiple six figures. So if you are a business owner, where are you watching from? And let's just say, share a question you have about making sales. So business owners, let me know where you're watching from, and then drop a question you have about sales in the comments. I've been making sales on social media since 2019. Okay. My main platform is YouTube. So the first place I actually made money was YouTube. The first place a client actually found me and paid me was YouTube. Hey, Andrea. Thank you so much for joining. So happy to have you here tonight. So since then, I have diversified. I've gotten clients on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So people have found my content, watched me for a certain amount of time, either reached out to me or went straight to my website and purchased a class, purchased my course back in the day, purchased one-on-one coaching or group coaching from me. So have I sold products? Yes, I sold t-shirts. I probably sold maybe like 20 t-shirts, but I sell services. So what that means is I sell something that's not tangible. I don't sell you something that like can get shipped in the mail. So a lot of people will ask me like, well, what's your product? My product is my offer. My offer is my services, my coaching. So I want to share with you my top tips for selling on social media. Selling on social media is all I know. I have sold things in person where I have met people in person. They have asked me questions. I have answered them and they have decided to work with me. But my primary way to make money is on social media. I have some videos on my YouTube channel where I break down like when I've done brand deals, when I've done affiliate marketing, et cetera, et cetera. But all of my multiple six figures, it's close to 400,000 I've made since 2019 has been on social media. So if you are a business owner, let me know where you're watching from in the chat, what city, what state, what country you're watching from, and then let me know what question do you have about making sales in your business? What are you struggling with when it comes to making consistent sales in your business? What is a hurdle or something that you're like, I cannot figure this out in my business? I want to help you with that. So we're going to talk about how to make sales on social media. My first tip for you, if you are a service provider like me, like you offer a service, something intangible, my first tip for you is to choose one offer. Have one thing that you are selling. If you are a product-based business and you sell t-shirts, you sell bundles of hair, you sell makeup, try to not sell more than 3 to 5 things at a time. What I mean is this is going to be your sales focus. I'm not telling you to rip your website down and only have 3 products. What I'm saying is when you're selling on social media, you want to have a focus. You can't be selling, my improper English, but I promise I have a master's degree. You cannot sell everything all the time. So what I'm saying is when we're focusing on selling on social media, we want to have a sales focus. So if you sell services like me, oh, thank you, Beth. I appreciate it. If you sell services like me, you want to have one focus. If you sell products, you want to sell 3 to 5 at a time, because if you're trying to sell your whole website all the time, that is going to overwhelm your audience, which my pre-point should have been Before you start selling on social media, you have to build an audience. If you missed my live from last night, you should go watch it because I talked about how to build an audience. But you cannot start a brand new TikTok or Instagram or YouTube and expect to make sales without having an audience. Going viral cannot be your goal, right? So you want to choose one offer, have one area of focus so that you're not all over the place when you come to social media trying to make sales, okay? One focus. My second tip for you is to create sales content. And we're going to dig into this a little bit because people always ask me, what is sales content? Sales content is conversion content. Sales content is content that you create with the purpose to make a sale, okay? So a daily vlog is a piece of content, but what are you selling in that daily vlog? Okay? People do dance videos. People make videos with music and their products on it. Is that going to convert someone who just found your video to make a purchase? Probably not. So connection content focuses on your client, your customer, okay? Your connection content focuses on the problem that your offer is solving. So, as business owners, the best businesses solve a problem or offer convenience. If you are not solving a problem, you're not going to make any sales. So, when we think about sales content and conversion content, you want to focus on how can you help your ideal client? How can you help your customer solve a problem? So, for example, I help business owners grow their businesses. I'm helping you solve the problem of making more sales in your business and growing in the way that you want to grow in your business. That's the problem I'm solving. When I was a coupon coach, I was helping you solve the problem of saving money and budgeting. You were struggling with spending ridiculous amounts of money at the grocery store, ridiculous amounts of money on household items. And your issue was, I need to figure out why I'm spending so much money and how can I spend less. You're solving a problem. The people that make chapstick and lip gloss, they're solving a problem of your lips being dry, your lips being crusty. You want to look cute at home. You want to look cute going out. Everything that you buy and everything that you sell should solve a problem. Why do we buy clothes? Number one, we need to be clothed. Number two, it makes us feel good. It makes us feel confident. It makes us look nice. You like certain things. This is a shirt that from when I used to work at Joe's Crab Shack, right? And I love crabs. So every business owner should be focusing on the problem that they're solving. So when you're creating sales content, you want to create content around how does your offer solve a problem for your ideal client? Questions to ask yourself. Why do they need your offer? How is it going to help them? What is it going to benefit for them in their life? What's in it for them? When you are creating content, it's not about you. It's not about your product. It's about your ideal client. It's about your customer. It's about the person that is going to be making a purchase. So you really want to focus on what problem your offer is solving and how it's going to help your ideal client. That is how you create sales content. Okay. Also, when it comes to sales content, I'm going to get on my soapbox for a minute, so don't be mad at me. Create video content. Now, this is specifically going out to my product-based businesses because as service providers or people that are selling digital products, it is nowhere near enough for you to put a picture up of your course, a picture up of your ebook, a picture up of the digital product that you're selling and tell people, go buy my digital product. I'm not going to buy it. Go buy my journal. I'm not going to buy it. Go buy my lip gloss. I'm not going to buy it. You're not Fenty. You're not Erin Condren. You're not a brand that I know, like, and trust. Just because you tell me to buy something, I'm not going to buy it. Put a number 1 in the chat if this makes sense. You want to create video content explaining why I should buy your product. I want to hear you talk about why I should buy your product. I want to hear you talk about why buying your ebook is going to help me. Why purchasing your lip gloss is better for me than buying the Revlon that I can get from CVS for like $2. I want you to share with me the details on why your offer is the offer that's going to solve my problem. Telling me to buy your course does not make me want to buy it. Telling me to buy your lip gloss does not make me want to buy it. I want you to talk to me about why you created it, why it's different, why I should buy from you and not from someone else. Not meaning you have to talk bad about your competitors or anyone else, but talk good about your stuff. This is the time to brag. This is the time to share. I've done my research, I figured out XYZ, and this is the best thing for you. Okay. So, videos. I am sick and tired of seeing these videos with music, with people's products floating on it. Tell me why your lashes are the best. Tell me why I should purchase your ebook. What's in it for me? How is it going to change my life? How is it going to help me? Does this make sense? Yes or no? Create sales content with your ideal client in mind. What's in it for them? How is it going to help them? What difference is it going to make in their life? And I want to hear you talk about it, not that little robotic voice, you, the business owner. Because what we talked about last night was building your audience and engaging with your audience. People want to know, like, and trust you. I don't want to hear that robot voice when you are trying to sell to me. I want to hear you explain it to me. If you're on TikTok, you see those people talking about the stuff they got from TikTok Shop, you're influenced to buy it simply because they're talking to you about all the benefits, why they like it, why it's good, why you should buy it. You need to do that with your products and services. So the same way people are out here promoting other people's stuff, that's how you need to be promoting yourself, your business, your offers. My next tip for you is my favorite tip. This tip has made me tens of thousands of dollars, literally. This tip literally has changed my life. My next tip for you to make sales on social media is to do what I'm doing right now and go live. Go live. Go live. Whether you have a product or service, go live and make sales. Go live and engage with your audience. Go live and answer questions. Go live and talk about your offer. If you have a physical product, I'm going to tell you a story about a client that I had who had a boutique. She was selling clothes. She had tons of inventory in her house. She had went about 90 days with no sales. So in 90 days, she made $0.00. She was not putting in any effort. Hey, Christine, she was not putting in any effort. She wasn't selling at all. She had a website. She had an Instagram, but she was not making sales. She joined me as a one-on-one client. In her first 30 days of us working together, she went from $0 to $1,000 month. She made $980. I call it $1,000. She was $20 away from $980. The biggest change she made, she literally went live. I think I had her going live once a week. And then the last 2 weeks of that month, she went live twice a week. She pulled out 10 pieces of featured clothing. And I said, pick 10 pieces of clothing that you want to sell. And when you go live, focus on those 10 pieces of clothing. Once you sell those 10, grab another 10. Focus on those 10 pieces of clothing. Now, if people go to your website and buy other things, great. But you have brought forth a focus of these 10 items. In 30 days, she made $1,000 after going 90 days of making nothing, simply because she went live. Went live. I had another client who just started with me. She started selling coupon classes. She made videos. She went live. I think she got 5 or 6 people in her first coupon class ever, never hosting a class, but she went live. When she was just doing the videos, not so much conversions. When she went live, she actually got sales. Okay. When I go live, I usually get a new client. I get a sale. I get a sales call. Like literally. Going live is the way. Do you want me to tell you why? Because you get to engage with your ideal client. You get to share the benefits of your offer. You get to tell them what's in it for them. You also get to educate, motivate, and inspire. your ideal audience. So it makes them want to buy from you. So what I'm doing right now is I'm educating. I'm sharing with you tips that have worked for me, tips that have worked for my clients, and tips that I know that can work for you when you show up and do them in order to make sales on live. And then I'm going to let you know that if you're like, Crystal, I don't know how to go live. I don't know what to say going live. I'm scared to go live. I'm letting you know that I'm hosting a live boot camp June 2nd through the 4th. And in this live boot camp, I am going to help you create your strategy for going live. I am going to help you feel confident by going live. So on day one, we're going to create your live game plan. We're going to help you figure out what you should be talking about on live, when you should be going live, and for how long you should be going live, and preparing your live assets. Anything that you need that's going to aid you in the process of going live. On day two, it's all about preparing to show up. I'm going to talk to you about how you can show up confidently, even if you're scared, even if you're an introvert, even if you're like, I don't want to show my face on camera. We're also going to prepare your talking points. I'm not just going to throw you into the deep end and say, hey, go live on your Instagram. You are going to have a topic and you're going to have talking points for you to follow so that you can go through that live confidently. And third, you're going to have your offer ready to sell. You cannot show up on live and not have your offer ready for people to buy. People need to be able to pay you easily. They should not have to like DM you and all these things. There should be an easy process for people to make a purchase from you. And on day three, it's all about sell your ass off. So I'm going to share with you my top sales techniques for how to sell while you're on live, how to engage with your audience, how to sell without feeling sleazy or pushy, and how to share your offer authentically. So those are the 3 days that we're going to cover in the live bootcamp, June 2nd through 4th. It's from 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Zoom. There will be time for Q&A, so you can pick my brain and ask me all the questions about growing your business using social media. There will be a workbook, and you get access to the replays for 30 days. You get all of that for literally $99. And as long as you join before I end tonight, so by midnight tonight, you join by midnight tonight, you get a free 20-minute coaching call with me one-on-one. My 90-minute calls are $250. So you're getting a free 20 minutes with me when you sign up for the bootcamp tonight. Today's the last day. I offered it yesterday for 24 hours. I said until my live is done. I went live a little later tonight, so I'm giving you until midnight tonight, 12 p.m. Eastern. When you join the live bootcamp, you get a 20-minute one-on-one session with me, and we can talk whatever you want to talk about your business in the bootcamp. You can sign up for the bootcamp at KristaMaximizer.com/bootcamp. You can click the link in my bio on TikTok or Instagram in order to get it. If you're on YouTube, the link is in the description box. So the live bootcamp is going to help you feel confident and make more sales on live. So that's my third tip for you, is to go live. It cannot hurt you. A lot of people get scared. A lot of people get nervous. But you have to remember, if you started a business, you have to be willing and ready to sell. There's like no one else can do it for you when you first start out. When your business grows, absolutely people can sell for you. But when you are starting, you're selling. When Damon John started FUBU, he was the one on the corner selling. When Jeff Bezos started Amazon, he was the one making the sales calls. Okay. Like sales, a business plan. What if I don't have a business plan yet? What do you mean? Do you already have your business? Do you already know what you're selling? That's key, Christine. Do you already have your business? Do you already know what you're selling? Have you attempted to make sales already? Or are you at ground zero? You didn't even start your business yet. Let me know. You have to be the one to sell. If you're not comfortable with selling, I would say reassess with yourself. Do you want to have a business? Because a business means you need to sell. You do not have a business if you're not selling something. You have an expensive hobby if you're not making sales. So I would say have that conversation with yourself. But if you are like, Crystal, I want to have the business. I want to do this. I want to make the sales. I just need a little bit of help. I'm your girl. Come to the live bootcamp. It's the most affordable way for you to work with me at $99. None of my offers are $99 anymore. So if you want to work with me, this is literally a steal. Even if you just want the 20-minute session to like pick my brain, $99 for 20 minutes is pretty epic. Okay. Okay, I'm starting another side gig, but I am still creating. Okay. Do you have something that you can sell? If you have an offer that's ready to sell, the live bootcamp can help you. If you don't have an offer that's ready to sell, I would say we need a strategy session where we can talk about what you want to sell. Or you can purchase the bootcamp and have the replays, watch them, soak up all of the information, get your free 20-minute session, and go from there. So if you already have an offer, I would say definitely jump into the bootcamp. If you don't have an offer, then we need to figure out what your offer is going to be. Okay. My next tip for you, a lot of people hate this, be consistent. You have to show up to make sales. You cannot post on May 1st and then don't post again until May 8th and then don't post again until May 21st. You will not make sales. When you are in the beginning stages of your business, the first year or two, you need to be showing up and selling. Now, if you do a launch means you have a start date where people can start purchasing from you. You have open cart, meaning the doors open on a specific day for people to purchase, and then they close and people can't purchase after that. During whatever that launch period is, you should be selling every single day. If your offer is evergreen means people can buy it anytime. You should be making a sales offer at least every day. Once a day, you should be making an offer in your stories, in your posts, in your email community, whatever modems of communication you have with your audience. You should be making an offer every day, but you have to show up in order to make sales. You cannot expect one post, one email, one video, one live stream is going to get you the sales that you want. You have to be consistent. You have to be consistent in your content. You have to be consistent in your energy, and you have to be consistent when asking for the sale. It's as simple as helping someone solve a problem. If you want help going live in your business, sign up for the live bootcamp. Do you see, like, that's the solution to the problem? I explained to you what's going to happen over the 3 days, how it's going to help you, what you're going to leave with, the confidence to go live, the strategy to make some more money, and the ability to actually go live. That's what you're going to leave the live bootcamp with. Okay. So you have to be consistent. You can't expect to wave a magic wand and sales come through. You can't expect to go viral and sales to come in perpetually. It does not work like that. Virality can be a huge plus and a huge bonus. It can be a great blessing. But if you're not ready for it, it could break your business. And it's not going to consistently bring in the sales. You still have to show up. You still have to be consistent. You still have to ask for the sale and offer your offer as a solution to your ideal client's problem. Next tip, the fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. What does that mean, Crystal? That means you have to follow up. If someone reaches out and says they want to purchase, they want to work with you, and then they don't purchase for some reason, you follow up. You send an email, you send a DM, you send a text, you respond to their comment. You have to follow up. I do 3 strikes and then I put you on cool. I am following up with someone who says, I want to join your bootcamp, or send me the link. Where can I get the link? I want to be in the bootcamp. I am going to follow up. I'm going to DM them. Hey, I saw you were on my live. You said you wanted the link. Here's the link to the bootcamp. Let me know if you have any questions. It does not hurt you to follow up. Sometimes people forget. Sometimes people get busy. Sometimes people use the link. But you have to, the fortune is in the follow-up. A lot of times I have filled up my programs because people have let me know that they're interested. They didn't buy for whatever reason. And then I follow up with them like, oh my gosh, send me the link. I'll sign up right now. The fortune is in the follow-up. You have to follow up. You cannot be scared. Again, I should have talked about this in the beginning, but if you decided that you're going to be a business owner, you got to have a little talk with yourself to decide that you are going to do the work that it takes to grow a business. Having a business is not easy. It is one of the hardest things I have done in my life, next to being someone's mother. You have to decide that you are willing to try, even when it's hard, even when it's scary, even when it doesn't make sense. You have to decide that you are going to try. You have to decide that you are going to take the leap. You have to decide that you're going to do it scared. You are going to, I'm scared, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm scared, but I'm going to try it anyway. I'm scared, but I'm going to figure it out anyway. The fortune is in the follow up. So those are my tips for selling on social media. I want to open the floor for questions. What questions do you have about selling on social media? Questions or questions about the live bootcamp. It's happening June 2nd through the 4th. And we're going to be teaching you, I'm going to be teaching you how to make sales on live. The purpose of the bootcamp is to help you get confident with going live. And then most importantly, be able to make sales on your live. Okay? Again, a workbook's included. It's 3 days on Zoom, so you get to talk to me and I get to talk to you. There will be time for Q&A. You get replay access for 30 days. And everyone who signs up tonight by midnight Eastern is going to get a free 20-minute one-on-one coaching call with me. Okay? You can sign up for the live bootcamp at KristaMaximizer.com/bootcamp. Or if you click on work with me and workshops and bootcamps, it's there. So what questions do we have about making sales on social media? Don't be shy. I answer all questions. What questions do we have about making sales on social media? Questions. Does anybody have any questions? Was this helpful? Can you let me know in the comments, were these tips helpful? Yes or no? Are you going to be implementing some of these tips? Would love to hear your feedback. Was this helpful? Yes or no? Thank y'all so much for joining me. I see a lot of people joining on YouTube and TikTok. I am live on all of my platforms. I go live on all of my platforms at the same time. Thanks so much. I'm good for now. You are helpful. Awesome. Okay. Does this apply for life insurance? You mean selling on live? You can sell anything on live. So absolutely the answer to that question is yes. You can literally sell anything on social media. So absolutely yes, especially for life insurance. People don't realize how important life insurance is, the different types of life insurance, how they can use it. I mean, you can do so much with that. So absolutely. Absolutely. Any other questions? If you have any questions after the live, feel free to slide in my DMs. Also the boot camp, or do I need a different course? So I would say the boot camp is a great place to start. I don't sell courses. I only offer coaching. So I have the boot camp and I have one-on-one coaching. So I would say start with the boot camp. We can create a live strategy for you. If after the 3 days of the boot camp, I'll be sharing an offer to work with me one-on-one. So if after the boot camp you're like, Crystal, I need more support, then we can talk about a one-on-one package from there. Does that make sense? So I would say the boot camp will be a great first start, since you already have an offer, you already have something to sell. And then if you need more help from there, we can put together a one-on-one package that will fit your needs to help you grow your business even further. You're welcome. The great thing is that if you join by midnight tonight, you will get a free 20-minute session, and we can talk a little bit more in depth about your business during that one-on-one. I personally love one-on-ones. So we can definitely talk a little bit more about your business, its directions, what you need help with, what you want to work on, all the things. in the 20-minute session. And we can get a lot done in 20 minutes. It seems short, but it's actually very long. We can get a lot done. Any other questions for me? Was this helpful? Yes or no? Okay, sounds good. Looking forward to it. The links in the description box and the website's also scrolling on the screen over on YouTube. Any other questions? Y'all have been great. I need to finish the other side of my hair. So I probably have like 3-ish more hours until my whole head is finished. Okay, I don't see any other questions. I'm going to head out. If you have any questions after this, feel free to send me a DM over on Instagram or Facebook. If you want more content like this, I would say, did I say Instagram or Facebook? Instagram or TikTok. If you want more content like this, I would encourage you to go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris. Build a Business with KRYS. I post new content over there every single week, tips to help you grow your business in a profitable way, and a lot of social media tips. So I would definitely suggest you go subscribe to that YouTube channel. Oh, you're so welcome. Go subscribe to that YouTube channel, binge a bunch of videos. There's lots of videos over there that help you grow your business. And if you're in the market for using live more in your business, the live bootcamp, I don't know if I'm going to run it again, so now's the time to grab it. And even if you can't join us actually live, you can watch the replays. So I want to thank y'all so much. You can grab the bootcamp at KristenMaximizer.com/bootcamp. But thank y'all so much for joining me live, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.